if anything, that's the opposite of that. That's push. Using tape in your shot. It's like production 101. Get the tape out of the shot, man.
Production 101. You were standing in front of the camera.
Yeah, that's bush league. Like I said, I know better. We're live. What am I doing?
What am I doing? You caught yourself.
I'm in front of you. It's my armpit right in front of you. Sorry about that, team.
I like your smell. You just wanted the audience to smell it
It's
too.
not smell-o-vision, man.
Not smell-o-vision. Okay, so we have the focus is the rebel. I like this photo because it's breaking chains, and it's a very unique person. Uniquely colored. There's an eagle flying here, flames of light. And when I think of the rebel, we'll see what the book has to say. But when I think of the rebel, I think of stepping outside of the box and being the self, and, trusting that who you are is who you're meant to be. And is like, if you look at the external motivation, that's actually trust. So, the cards are aligning before I even get into reading them. He's coming. She is too. And the powerful and authoritative figure in this card is clearly the master of his own destiny. On his shoulder is an emblem of the sun, and the torch he holds in his right hand symbolizes the light of his own hard-won truth. Whether he is wealthy or poor, the rebel is really an emperor because he has broken the chains of society's repressive conditioning and opinions. He has formed himself by embracing all the colors of the rainbow, emerging from the dark and formless roots of his unconscious past and growing wings to fly into the sky. His very way of being is rebellious, not because he is fighting against anybody or anything, but because he has discovered his own true nature and is determined to live in accordance with it. The eagle is his spirit animal, a messenger between earth and sky. The rebel challenges us to be courageous enough to take responsibility for who we are and live our truth. So my truth is that I want to be a really nice person. And I realize living in a world, there's not always really nice people to cross paths with, and that's what brought my breakdown. I crossed paths with somebody that was traumatizing enough that just silently passing them literally broke me. So here I am closing that chapter, knowing that people I've closed the door to are closed for a reason. And I can trust that my nice way will lead me to people that will treat me nicely. And I can just rebirth myself in that awareness that your vibe attracts your tribe. And so the internal motivation is existence, and this is like the first card after the Fool. So it's like looking up and seeing everything that's possible, all the beauty, all the wonder that's there, and the magic of the moment. And I think that's a lot of my internal inspiration right now, is just the wonder of life and how good it is. My husband is feeling creative. He's creating content. It's about ready to release. I have my art in the show. I'm doing the streaming. Our daughters one's graduating. She passed her driver's exam. The second is doing well at her new job, enough to possibly receive a promotion when she turns 18. Just our second youngest earned her position as soloist in the chamber choir, and our son, he's being a little rebellious himself. So, we're all doing our own thing, and so I like that with us all shining, existence is rewriting itself for me. Seasons are changing, and we're letting go of those old ways that just don't serve us anymore. And then in the external world or external influence, there's trust. And for me, this is real. Trust was a step I made back in 2014 to fall into the wings of the divine and let that guide me where I'm meant to go. And if the trust card is coming up in the external, I guess it's a calling to trust in what's going on around me and let me lead that to where I'm most meant to be. And so, what's needed to overcome is friendliness, creating that friendly energy that invites others to share in the moment with me. And so, I like the two trees in this friendliness card because it's yellow and red and they're blending together to be orange, and there's beauty in that merging and that togetherness. And so, we don't have to bleed the same colors to merge together and just find a sense of wholeness and beauty and community. So, as friendliness is what's needed, the outcome is an adventure. It's the innocence of wandering into the light and seeing where it takes you, not knowing the magical mystery that's ahead, but being in for the ride because it's a ride of a lifetime, and I'm ready to take it.